Well, good evening, greetings, and salutations. This is Passionate Bliss, and I am recording live on Instagram and Facebook. And so, if I'm not looking at you, I'm thinking about you. And when I'm done speaking on the topic for tonight, then I will go ahead and we can comment and chat about it if you'd like. Otherwise, I'll go have dinner and a drink. Okay. Let's see. Good evening, Glenn. Welcome to the room. Lukey, whoever, I don't see anybody from Facebook. It's good to see you. However, okay, so this is the topic. Okay, I was speaking with a young man earlier today. My camera's sideways. God darn it. Okay, thank you for telling me. Let's see, how can I do it? It shouldn't be, though. Should it? Let's see. Can I get it to rise up to where I need it to? No. Well, I might have to do it ghetto style, y'all. That is unfortunate, isn't it? But that's crooked, that's sideways. Okay. Well, okay, so the topic is this. The topic is hoes are winning. Okay, hoes are winning. And this came from a young man in my comments. Actually, it wasn't my comments, it was his comments. And he said, his comment was this. He had it posted up on his Facebook feed. He said, ladies, 2019, whatever happened to self-respect? Why y'all got y'all assets out on social media showing everything but nipples? Okay, so me being a smart aleck, I said, well, you want to see those too? So I thought he was going to come back and say something smart to me or kick me off his page. But in true male form, he said, yeah, yeah, I want to see them. But the thing is, we had a section, okay? We had a section for hoes and we had a section for wives. And now it's hard to tell because everybody got everything out on Instagram these days. And I had to agree with that, you know. And I said, but that's mostly because they're trying to compete with the hoes. The hoes are winning, okay? The hoes are winning. And they see it, and they're trying to freaking compete. They're trying to keep up, Shall I count the hoes? Shall I count the hoes? I'll count the hoes, okay? Hoe number one. Hoe number one is Amber Rose. Amber Rose is going to be hoe number one. You know what? I'm going to stop this right now from happening if I can. I'm sorry that the camera didn't rotate like it's supposed to. So that should do it. Okay, so hole number one is going to be Amber Rose, okay? Amber Rose came off the pole, okay? She married a rapper. She put out a check baby, okay? She had multiple appearances on television and on movie roles, okay? Amber Rose had a talk show. Amber Rose started a movement for hoes, and she started a clothing line, supporting hoes. Don't judge her for being a hose, okay? She had a check baby from the rapper. That hoe is winning, okay? That's a hoe that's winning, all right? Hoe number two, and this is not in chronological order. Hoe number two is Kim Kardashian, okay? Now, she came from a good home, okay? So she didn't start out a hoe. She got into a situation with a guy she was dating. They made a little sex tape, and he was so unscrupulous as to put out the sex tape, okay? But instead of her laying low like you or I would have done, instead of her laying low, riding it out, and then coming back a few, days later, okay, she markets the tape. This whole markets the tape, okay? Advertises, markets it, sells it, flips it into $1 million business, multi-million-dollar business for her and her whole family, okay? She's got, she's into everything. There's nothing she doesn't do. Fashion, television, clothing lines. She, now she's trying to be a lawyer, okay? Married a rich rapper, put out several check babies, okay? And she is into makeup. She is, created an empire from being a hoe. Okay, that hoe is winning. Okay? Hoe number three. Hoe number three is going to be, I'll say China, BlackChina. Friend of Kim Kardashian. Learned the game from her, okay? She came off the pole. She married a wealthy man. Put out a check baby. Okay, found another one. put out a second check baby. She's been on her second talk show now. Not second talk show, but the reality TV show. Okay, she gets paid for her appearances. This hoe is winning. Okay? This hoe is winning. Okay? Let's see who I got else now. Hoe number 4. CardiB. CardiB came off the pole and apparently from a life of crime. She came off the pole, all right? She went into a rap career, went straight from a #1 album to the Grammys. She's got a fashion line, married a rich rapper, put out a check baby. Now she's in the deal making works for her own talk show. For her own talk show. This hoe is winning, okay? This hoe is winning, all right? And let's see, last but not least, you all elected to the highest office in the land, a president whose wife is a hoe, okay? If that's not winning, I don't know what it is. From being a porn star to the first lady, that's the hoe that's winning. That hoe is winning, okay? So, you know, you can't blame the young girls, okay, for looking at them and thinking, you know, well, I look as good as her, you know? She don't look no better than me. So I need to put my stuff out on display so I can win too. So that's what a lot of these girls are doing. And I really think that the vast majority of these girls who are on these social media sites with everything hanging out but their nipples, and somebody else commented, they got the nipples hanging out too. Probably so. Probably so. I ain't seen them. But you know, you can't, most of them, I believe, want to be the housewife, okay? And it is confusing to men. It's hard for them to know. It is hard for them to know. You know, so you know, what I said to him was actually, you know what? Just going to have to talk to them now. They're trying to compete. They're trying to get your attention back from the hoes. It's what they're trying to do. Most of them. I think most of them, you know, do want to be housewives, you know. Usher married one. No, not Usher. Usher was the one that said he don't mind. He don't mind if you get off the pole and come on home. Okay, Usher said he don't mind. And who was the other one? Ray J. Ray J married the stripper and had a baby with her. She went on and sat down somewhere because at the end of the day, I think that most of them just want to be housewives. They do. But they don't know how to get your attention. So that's what they're doing. So what the guys are going to have to do now, okay, you're going to have to talk to them, okay? You have to make sure their subject and their verb agree, okay? Make sure they got a GED, because this young man, he was 32 that put up that post. He don't know what to do. The categories are all confused now. Okay, so he's 32. So, you know, you're going to have to talk to them, okay? You're going to have to make sure that their subject and verb agree. You have to make sure they have a GED or a high school diploma, okay? You're going to have to make sure that their mama is more than 10 years older than them. Make sure her mama's not on the other side of the club, sharing the same clothes, okay? And you're going to have to find a woman who's able to think about her future. Okay, so that's how you're going to have to reschedule your categories, okay? It involves talking, and you got to listen. I know y'all don't like to listen, and y'all don't want to talk, but you're going to have to talk to them now. Depends on what you're looking for. Depending on what you're looking for. You might want the hoe. That's fine, okay? Hoes are winning. So that's why we're seeing girls do the things they do now. Grandmas aren't, you know, telling them get your behind back in the house and put some clothes on, okay? Grandmas aren't making them get switches off the trees for themselves anymore, okay? So times are changing. So the girls are looking at these people who are supposed to be role models, and they're watching hoes win. So they think this is what I should do. I guess I got to look like a hoe too, you know, if I'm going to win. So I think that's what's happening here. And it's very disappointing, and it's very, you know, confusing for a lot of people, a lot of men. But, you know, I think we just got to keep trying. You just got to keep trying. You got to talk to them now, fellas. That's all you got to do. You got to talk to them to find out if their hoes a housewife or not. I think most of them are actually housewives, or want to be housewives anyway. Okay? So, I don't actually have a quote for today. And I don't have a useless fact about me. I used to want to, you know, show a little more skin and stuff when I was younger, but nobody was ever going to allow me to do that. Okay? Because I was being watched too closely. That was never going to happen. And so I feel, you know, it's unfortunate that these girls don't have the same thing. But, you know, it'll be okay. Things are going to be okay, you know. So you just have to be a little bit more careful, a little bit more selective. That's all. All right? So I'm going to call it a day. Matter of fact, let me look at my lives and see if there's anybody in there that's talking to me. Let's see. Joseph Glover waved. Sea Island Kitchen waved earlier. I probably missed all these people. Glenn Barnes was here. Mike Washington. Lukey. Okay. Let me see if anybody was over here that I need to mention at all. Okay, I don't see anybody. So, I'll see you guys later on the repost. I will repost later. So y'all have sweet dreams and wait to find them real. Okay?